Times Radio Business News.
After a summer of cybercrime that has seen household names like M&S held to ransom, the government has put forward a new cyber resilience bill. But despite the unprecedented increase in cyber attacks in Britain, it pales in comparison to other nations like Ukraine, which has faced the full force of Russian cyber and kinetic attacks for almost 4 years. Let's get the thoughts on that of Oleksandr Iefremov of Kitsoft, the company which built Ukraine's digital government system. Hello to you, Oleksandr.
Yeah, hi.
Hi, can you just tell us a bit then about how Russia's cyber attacks hit your country's digital system?
Yeah, Russians constantly hit our digital system. They're trying to enter, search for any vulnerabilities, trying to DDoS us. So we are under constant pressure. Still, we are developing. We are growing in terms of digital resilience. And working under pressure gives us a lot of knowledge because we can implement and we should implement all updates like simultaneously and in a very, very strict manner. So this is very important to react quickly and to update everything very swiftly.
And what sort of Ukrainian government functions have been hit by these cyber attacks?
First of all, is governmental registries. Yeah, if you can switch off registries, almost everything can go down. So this is why it's so important to make resilient and make some duplication of registries, install it on different data centers, and play all the scenarios that could give you additional knowledge on what could happen in the case of this emergency.
And tell me how you cope then with these attacks. I suppose identifying the problem is less of a problem, but dealing with it, neutralizing it, that takes expertise and a good deal of work.
Yeah, sure. So first of all, you should make this duplication of all critical elements. You should put everything in the decentralized manner. Don't rely on any component, because it could be attacked physically or digitally, because it could happen at the same time, of course. Like in the first day of war, they attacked military capacities of Ukraine, but at the same time, all digital capacities were also attacked. It was invisible for everyone, but it was the same level of attacks for our cybersecurity and or our infrastructure. And we recovered from these attacks the same days where our families should move to more safe regions from Ukraine. But it was a big challenge, but we managed it in the first days. And from the day one of the war, it was constant attacks. So we managed to duplicate everything, recover from any attacks, and still we are functioning, stable and growing.
I had a fascinating conversation with a technology minister of Ukraine a few days ago who was talking about the way the Ukrainian government has successfully incorporated a number of government functions into a single app. Now, does that make it an easier or a harder target for Russian hackers?
Of course, it's you have a higher risk, but if you do everything right and you build this resilient infrastructure, you can even be more secure in this way. Because if you have, for example, some functionality that is very important and it's under control of government, you can focus on it. And because we have limited resource, we have limited time, and if you have a very good, stable, secured super app, including portal, including a mobile application, all the infrastructure, you can have it more secure, engaging a lot of qualified engineers, a lot of stable infrastructure to support it.
So combining,
but you should be very careful.
Yes, I can imagine. I mean, combining government functions in this way in a single app, has that had the effects of releasing more people, providing more manpower to the army, maybe to the front line?
Yeah, of course, you could be very quick. You can launch services in terms of weeks, not waiting for half a year or year. And we also have another application for armies. And we implement the similar technologies there. So it could help move much faster. And you don't need to have to engage a lot of people, because everyone already get used to this application. So if you need something new, you just roll out through this existing infrastructure, and you can like have a like very good result out of it.
Okay, Oleksandr Iefremov of Kitsoft, thank you.